to coast to more on RadioZenu.com. K-Rock's Radio in Casper, Wyoming. Our good friends out there in the great state of Texas on TalkRadioX.com.
Yeah.
29 minutes after the hour. Jiggy Jaguar with you. Of course, I'm like a, let's find a good one. Gerbil in a batting cage. We've got...
That is a good one. I hadn't thought about that one.
We've got Cousin Chris with us today. He's like a tarantula at a picnic. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means.
And the calm is in studio, and of course they are like let's see, they're like a blowfish in a twine factory. We'll go with that one.
I'll take it. Can we use
that? I'll take it.
Album title.
Album
there
title.
it is.
Blowfish in a twine factory. There you go. Now we have our hip hoppers. I'm so white.
Yeah.
God, I'm so white.
Yeah, Jiggy, man.
What's bad about this is that I act like I'm the super uncool white guy, but then you see my interviews with Tech Nine and Weasel Wiesel and all these other guys are like, oh, he knows what's going on.
It's a gimmick.
It's a gimmick.
Hey, you get a pass for the Hawaiian shirt. You get a pass for the Hawaiian shirt. You in there.
I did the and you guys know it being from Salina. You will know this reference. You'll know this name, I'm sure. But I did the Dougie. Is what they call it.
Oh shit!
I did the Dougie at the Blue Goat one time before I moved the crowd, and Cash Hollister came over to me and said, "Okay, I gotta have your ghetto pass."
Shout out to Homie Cash.
Well, we're gonna give you a temporary pass for the shirt. You got a temporary pass.
There you go. Thank you. Thank you. Now,
Screw Cash.
I want you guys to introduce yourselves. Go ahead and give us a brief introduction.
I was started off like this. The name of the group is Hard Body G's. You know, Band of Brothers, the team. And start with me is Harm Diggs.
Then you got your boy Man Millie right here.
And it's T Stone, Hard Body G's, Band of Brothers, eat food, get money regardless. You know what it is.
I bet. Wow. Holy
And that's
crap.
Joe Torre right there, you know, Juice,
Joe Torre?
Juice the manager right there.
Joe Torre from the Yankees.
You know it. We gotta get the best.
Joe, get changed!
Something like the Quiet Storm, you know. I keep
The
myself.
Quiet Storm.
Juice.
Look at that. I like that. I like that gimmick, the Quiet Storm.
You gonna take it now?
Oh, yeah.
I might have to steal his gimmick.
Uh-oh.
You might have to sue me for gimmicking me.
No, we don't have to sue. It's on paper already.
Yeah, it is copyrighted.
There you go. There you go. Look at that. Now, how did you guys get together as a group? How did you guys come up together and all this?
It started out, I had my own thing going at first some years back, and I ran into Steve Stone and Rob Streets, who was currently incarcerated.
Free Streets.
Free Streets. He'll be out in 2020.
Yeah, and I had my team with my twin over there, Man Millie, Band of Brothers, and they had Hard Body G's, and I was like, we might as well just unify that and have it Hard Body Band of Brothers.
Look at that.
So this pretty much started around
HBG,
2010. We got
That's
this
cool.
going about 2010.
That's cool. Now, Chris, do you wanna throw some of your questions out there, because I know that you used to do 5 questions on Jiggy Jag TV.
Man, no, I haven't done this for a while. Why do all those rappers, the big time rappers, have that big wall of kung fu movies behind them when they do an interview?
Right.
What's up with that?
Cause ain't nothing better than twisting up some good weed and watching some old Chinese kung fu flicks.
Word out.
You can't go wrong with that. It's either that or watching the hood rat shit. One or the other.
But now you gotta think about it. Like growing up in New York too, it's like kung fu was like big in New York. As you see, you know, Wu-Tang was a big kung fu influence group. You know, it's just growing up, I watched more kung fu than I watched cartoons.
Yeah.
You know, so it's just.
Shout out to Jet Li.
You know, my nigga Bruce Lee.
Alright.
I love that. The big wall of kung fu movies. That's an old school. That's an old school. Yeah, because when we would be editing Jiggy Jag TV, we'd be watching interviews and different things, and then we'd always see all these rappers, and they're always like doing these interviews, and they got these kung fu movies, man. And I'm like, what?
Well, it's like
the essence, like when hip hop started really making an effect. Kung Fu was there too. You know, it was part of the.
Then you had Dolomite.
Dolomite, baby.
Every
Saturday,
Dolomite. Kung Fu flicks come on television, so it was part of it.
Dolomite's my name.
Yo,
Motherfuckers is my game.
You know, he was on his Kung Fu shit too. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
That and all rappers are obsessed with Scarface.
Yeah, what's up?
The movie Scarface?
Oh, yeah.
It's because a lot of rappers started from nothing and came up and built themselves an empire, kind of like Scarface did. He came here, he started from nothing, and he built himself up.
Or the Ninos.
Yo.
Yeah, they're phony.
They're wishing that they were Scarface.
Yeah, there's a lot of pretend Scarfaces. There is a lot of pretend Scarfaces.
We try to be the Ninos of the game.
Their mom and daddy's like
perpetrating
Right,
Scarface.
man.
He gets shot. I like Scarface dies. He didn't go out without a fight.
Yeah, that's true. His little friend came out and blew a couple guys
Yeah.
away.
Everybody wants their face in the mountain of coke, right? No, not me. I'll pass
Speaking
that.
of,
His ex-girlfriend's liking that.
my ex-girlfriend would probably take you up on that.
Yeah, she can have that all to herself. I'll hold the camera. We'll just watch.
Show us that hair.
Is she blonde?
No.
Does she drink? See that drunk blonde girl at the comedy shows?
She does drink, but she doesn't go to comedy shows.
Okay.
She's not allowed.
She's not allowed. No. She calls me up. She's like, I do crack now. What? Why do
Whoa.
I care about
I would
that?
just say that.
Terrible.
I would
Just terrible.
say that.
Apparently it's in.
Yeah. Crack is in 2000.
It's the end thing, my
Hey,
man.
yeah.
It's the end thing.
Yeah, that was in the 80s. If you're doing it now, you got to style with it. That's crazy.
Facts.
Way behind time.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug, man.
Right.
God damn. Rick James.
Yeah,
Rick
see,
James.
that's the thing. The 80s, they had Coke. The 90s was kind of pot. And then
Now it's still pot. I mean, depending on what
it's
happens.
pot, and then
You got all the tweakers out there. You got the meth heads.
you got the meth
You gotta watch out for the meth heads, man.
Yeah.
For real.
Nah, the
Like
next
zombies
is
walking
bad.
They taking over this motherfucker.
Oh yeah, them pope heads.
They taking over this shit.
Yeah, watch out for
I
them
heard they
people.
eating dogs because of that. You know.
Yeah, smoke a little spice to eat somebody's face off. I'll pass. I'm dead. Don't smoke that shit.
Well,
I do
and
not
of course-
condone it.
And of course, being from Salina, I don't know if you I know you remember, but I don't know if you cats remember the grind.
Yeah.
Where they had the K2.
Yeah, I was in jail with that cat. I was actually in jail with him.
That is the craziest shit.
Yeah, he's a rapper.
It's the craziest shit.
Man.
Because he had this store, he's making all this money. The city comes over and they're like, we don't like you. We want to buy your building from you. And he's like, I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah.
So then he paints the building to look like tweakers and craziness.
Yeah, that's what he wants.
And then I get a call one day from one of my photographers, and he's like, the military is outside the grind. What? And so I go over there, and they got the fucking place surrounded.
Yep.
They fucking were patrolling the streets.
AKs, tactical shotguns,
Oh
and everything.
my
Yeah.
god! And I'm like, for a fake pot dealer? Why are you calling the military in for this guy?
Yeah, he was doing his thing though. He had a lot of money for
He
that.
had a lot of cash.
He had a lot of money. It's not doing him no good now.
No.
I promise you.
No.
We're buying him some Zuzus and some Wham Whams. That's what he's getting in there. Get some ramen.
What I thought was crazy was they lock him up, and then they passed a law, and then they prosecuted him on that law. And
Yeah.
I'm like, how does this happen anywhere but Salina, Kansas?
Welcome to Salina, Kansas. We come on vacation, leave on probation. That's how it works. Shout out to SK.
I got put on probation for a roach this big.
I used to always refer to Salina, Kansas as Corruption Junction.
That is-
because that's
an accurate statement right there.
there. I'll tell you, the Salina Police Department watched all those Ferguson things and were like, damn it, why can't that be us?
Man, there would have been worse riots in Salina. I guarantee you that.
Because, see, like, in Salina, that they want to be paramilitary. In McPherson, Kansas, all they really want to do is just do drugs and get high.
Yep.
Blow it up.
Here in Hutch, all they want to do is do roids. That's it. They don't want to really mess with anybody. Every once in a while, the cops, somebody will get fired or suspended because they were selling roids, doing roids, or had aggressive anger issues.
From the roids.
No correlation.
It's a strange deal. That's like a buddy of mine, when I first moved to Hutch, he was like, Jiggy, why did Salina, Kansas buy 2 rocket launchers? And I'm like, what? And he's like, what did you do to those people that want to buy rocket launchers?
Yeah, that's something else. I didn't even know about that. I had to go get me one now.
Yeah.
Shit.
Get you some fucking rocket
Right,
launchers.
something.
Give us the time.
Every show.
Every
I
show.
bet everybody a chair then.
Yeah. Don't heckle me. I got a rocket launcher, goddamn. Oh shit.
So, where do you guys see yourself in like 3 to 5 years as far as musically or tours or anything like that?
Yes, definitely see us doing some local tours in the Midwest region. Try to paint the map red. If just to say those words, I guess. Get the heavy following behind us, and then try to go mainstream as much as we can. But definitely independent though.
I'll tell you, that is the one thing I have noticed. So many independent artists, they don't want to sign with record labels.
Oh
no. They want shit to do with record labels.
I just don't want to share my money. Why share my money when I can keep it all?
You got XB who signs with Warner Brothers.
Okay.
Then he had all his problems. It's Seasons After in Wichita, they signed it, and then they had all their problems. It's like, fuck that record deal shit.
Yeah, you gotta sign your life away on the dotted line. And sometimes it's almost not worth it.
That's right.
Yeah, that's worth it. You gotta struggle and do it the hard way. Plus, you get more of a respect for yourself if you grind it up and do it yourself the hard way. You know what I mean? You gotta earn it. You know what I mean?
Well, and I know Chris is gonna roll his eyes when I say this guy's name. But,
they already rolled. He didn't even say it yet. He knows it's coming.
But my buddy Anthony Gomes, who's a blues guy, he got to be #1 on the Billboard charts, knocked Eric Clapton and B.B. King out of the top spots. He didn't have a record deal at all.
Well, I see.
And it's like, we don't need a record deal for this crap.
Exactly.
Eric Clapton and B.B. King doesn't make music.
I knew it. I knew it. I always loved Chris. When he doesn't like Anthony because it's somewhere here, there's a poster somewhere where it looks like he's wearing mascara.
Oh,
it's like, why?
Put a dress on, brother.
Put a dress on.
Oh, man.
That's that Bruce Jenner shit right there.
Bruce Jenner!
That's that Bruce Jenner shit.
Let's stay with current events.
Staying with the current events. I love that. So when you guys go out and start putting things together, are you looking more to do shows now? Or are you looking to put out music?
We're going to try to do both at the same time. We try to reach out every aspect that we can. So we want to do local shows. We're starting to talk with people in McPherson to do shows at the Underground, or in connection with LOD, which is Legion of Doom. They're based out of Salina as well.
Yes,
yeah, Lil J. Me and Lil J did a track last night. Should be dropping within the next couple weeks.
Don't tell them too much.
I don't want to tell you too much,
Next show.
But
It's like he's like Don King over
yeah.
At the same time, we also got this video out that we just put out off of T-Stone upcoming mixtape called Nice.
Look at that.
Featuring Cash Hollister and myself.
Ugh.
So
it's a very nice track, Mr. Chris. It's a very nice track.
Chris,
don't act like you like me.
Chris had Cash one time was here in Hutch doing some business, and he got his ride that was supposed to give him a ride back. Just left him stranded and bailed on him.
Oh wow!
And Cash calls me and he's like, "I'm at the fucking Walmart. I got nowhere to go."
He said, "I'm at the fucking Walmart."
Yeah, I know. It's Cash.
Walmart.
I know.
Foreplay Walmart.
So he called. He didn't say that. But he said, "I'm at the Walmart and I got nowhere to go." So I call up Chris and I'm like, "Hey, Cash is stranded. Is there?" Because I was living in the Swiss Army apartment, so there was like nowhere. I barely could live there. So he slept over at Chris's house for the evening. Dude didn't sleep. He worked all night. When they talk about, I don't sleep, this guy didn't sleep. He's on the phone the entire time.
And then he put a virus on my computer.
Oh.
Fuck him.
Now, one thing about Cash Hollister, I will say, he definitely has love for the local scene. He tries to do everything he can to put local artists in a position where they can do shows and branch themselves out and be heard. So, one thing about Cash, and he's like probably the most known in Salina. He's had his music on, I think, one of the MTV channels, and he has the theme song pretty much for the Salina Bombers football team. You know, he's got a lot of good things going on, and he just did the SXSW, you know, South by Southwest down in Texas. So, you know, you can't really say that. No, he's a bad rapper. He does his thing, and the thing about that that I can respect is a lot of rappers curse in their rhymes, and I'm one of them myself. I curse a lot. I'm not gonna lie, I got a foul mouth. So, but for him to be able to do that and do his craft and not curse and still be able to send a message out there, not only for street underground people that like to hear bars and punchlines and metaphors, but also for the younger kids that are trying to, put themselves in a situation where they don't follow the footsteps where they go to jail, or they can do what they need to do. So he's positive, uplifting, and he still helps other artists do their thing. So, Cash Hollister has my respect.
Cool. Shout out, Cash.
Now, I have an idea.
City Code.
I just had an idea right here.
City Commission.
I don't know if this can happen. But would the Calm be able to do a song and do a compilation with the rappers? They freestyle is something you guys do.
Oh boy. Want to make sound.
Is that possible?
We're
gonna take a break and let you guys figure this out.
And
come back here on the world famous.
We're gonna make a song about